Welcome, welcome, welcome to 9 to Thrive, Lead Generation Uncovered with me, Nicky Williams, business mentor, and Laura Burnett, tech geek and marketing extraordinaire from the Thrive Business Academy. We're here today because we're telling you about the 7 biggest lies that you've been told about business that leaders don't want you to know about. And we're here to tell you the truth because we want to support your online business, your lead generation, growth, and income. So the ones we've covered so far is why we don't need an ideal client. It feels like a little game now, doesn't it, Laura? Each time we're like, it's trying to remember. It's like the old fashioned, I went to the market and I bought when you were younger.
I fail this game every time.
Yeah, no winning formula was number 2. Number 3 was why we don't need flashy tech. Number 4 was visibility, why you don't need to be visible everywhere. And today we are talking about pricing, aren't we, Laura?
We are indeed. We are talking about that lovely thing that stops us all from advancing, the price. How much do you charge?
Yeah. And do you start off your business high end with a high ticket offer, or do you go in with just a small offer, or many of them are offering free? So when I first entered the online world, it was all about offering free. Everything was free. Open a Facebook group, offer all of your knowledge for free. And then we sort of missed out on the part of selling. So that's obviously not good. Then you've got the people that are telling you you've got to have a high ticket offer. Don't waste your time with low ticket offers. You've got to go in high. Now, honestly, I believe neither, none, and all are right. Because I feel like you have to grow your audience first. But at the same time, we need to let them know we're a business and that we do sell something. But when we put our offers out, there's so many people that say, oh, it's worth this, but I'm going to discount it to that. So, for example, I'm going to put out an offer, and my offer a couple of years ago was the Business Fast Track program. And I was offering it for $3,000. Now, there's some mentors that tell you that you need to discount it just to get the first few people in. I disagree. I think that you should start at a price and just gradually work up as you build your clients, as you build your testimonials, and as you grow your audience, rather than going in discounted straight away, because that's false advertising. You've not sold it at $3,000 before. We don't know it's worth £3,000. We haven't had the testimonial or the audience, the proof, the social proof that we need to sell it at £3,000. So we have to grow from the beginning, grassroots up.
Yes, and it happens all the time. So obviously, you've got to be comfortable with your pricing, or it holds you back without you knowing. It's something I learned a long time ago. I'm not into anything like this, Nicky will tell you, of the mindset stuff. But I've learned that it's quite important, actually. It's quite important to business. So a lot of people will join these big programs, and you'll get told, if you think you're worth £5,000, then go charge £5,000. So then you'll go charge £5,000 and you're brand new on the market. You've never sold anything before and you're selling something at £5,000. You've barely got an audience. And then you wonder why you didn't get the sale. And it's like Nicky said, you didn't have the social proof. You haven't got the proof that you are worth that. Yes, you do feel you're worth that. And there's nothing saying you're not going to be worth that. But you might not be able to start off at that price. And that's probably where our thoughts probably differ from the big leaders. Because yes, you are worth that. Yes, we're going to charge that. But you might not be able to do it straight away. Because it could be, yes, you could put out a 5,000, but something deep in you. Oh my God, Laura's talking about deep feelings. If anyone knows who's watching this, knows this is like really big moment. But yeah, you need to there'll be something holding you back deep down in actually thinking you're worth that. So that's why sometimes we do have to start lower, because we need to build ourselves up, not just everyone else up, but we need to build ourselves up to feel like we're worth that money. And I think I was a prime example of this, I think, Nicky, wasn't there?
Yeah, it really is about strategy and mindset combined. And I always talk about the woo and the do, but it really is about that. It's that there's a formula to pricing, that how it should work and how it works, that we know logically that's how we should do. We should start low and gradually build up. Now, I don't believe that like in the olden days when you used to have to wait per year to put your prices up, with inflation, etc. I don't believe that's the case. I believe the more you get testimonials, the more you get that confidence up, then you can grow your pricing. But yeah, you started low, and then I kept on telling you you're worth it, but you weren't quite there, were you?
No. So like when I started working with you as my business mentor, I was charging £15 an hour.
It was
£15 an hour. And if anyone looks now, my prices are $147 an hour. And that didn't just like be an instant jump. That wasn't an instant jump from £15 to $147. I think I was having heart palpitations at the feeling that someone could potentially pay me £147 for an hour of my time. And it took a lot of effort from Nicky to keep me on the right path, I think. But she did it. And Nicky used to tell me I was worth more. And obviously, every time she told me, that would help me feel a bit more worth. But I also needed to prove myself. So when we first started out working with Nicky and we developed my power hour, automation power hour, it was £30 the first price, I believe it was, a beta tester. So we did it as a beta tester so I needed that confidence. I couldn't have just gone out and started charging 97, 60 or anything for it, because I just wasn't confident that I was worth that. Even though maybe deep down I knew I was, something was holding me back. So I needed to put it out at 30. But also, I wouldn't say it was just for me. I would say I was brand new to LinkedIn. I operated a different business before that. So I was known as something else on LinkedIn. I was known as a first aid trainer, not as someone who does the tech. So I had to get my audience to have confidence in me and me to have confidence in me. So I went out at £30 to start it all off.
And then people were getting really blown away by what you were doing. And you were like, oh my God, it seems so easy to me. It always is when it's in your zone of genius, in your area of expertise. And that gave you the faith, didn't it, to start gradually?
Yes. So I had an agreement that I would do 5 at 30. And then the agreement was to go up to 60 from Nicky. No, it's actually 97. I think you told me I had to go to 97.
I did say
but I wouldn't allow it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, happy medium.
Yeah, so I didn't go for the 97. So I did go for the 60, and I stuck at 60 for a while, a couple of months, I think, maybe, something like that. And then I was seeing that, all right, so people are still booking up at 60. And I was still getting good social proof. People were shouting about me on social media, and this were growing my knowledge and making me seen on the audience as a person who was an expert at this, which is obviously vital for when you are charging high prices. You need to be seen higher up and that you know what you're doing. And there's no better testimonial than a referral from someone else. So when you've got people tagging you saying, this was an amazing time I've had with this person, this product was amazing, this hour I've had with them, this course I've done with them was amazing, then that's the best social proof you can potentially have. And that was happening. And then when that happened, we upped it to 97. And then I think I got a bit of a block at 97 and really struggled to go up to 147. I think there was some journaling involved. I still have that. I actually have it next to my desk.
It was, yeah. Like I actually got Laura, who was not at all into journaling or anything. She did journal it. And it's amazing how much stuff about money that we hold on from our past and we're not even really realizing it. And we know in our logical brain that, oh my God, of course, I know that I'm making these changes. I'm transforming these people's lives and I'm saving them hours and days and weeks and months by helping them. But you just have to look at all of your old messaging to realize that actually, if I work through that, I can get it. If you found it.
I have. I'm just laughing at it, right? So some of the questions you had me answering is, why can't I earn that money? And then what does success look like? What does rich mean to me? And what am I really afraid of? And what's my first memory of money? Look at this, some lovely money mindset questions you asked me there, Nicky.
Yeah, but it's good because it digs deep. It gets to the point of, we don't have to go into the whys and the wherefores. We just need to recognize that was old messaging. And actually, it's nothing to do with, unrelated to what's going on the here and now, isn't it? And look at you, then you moved it up, didn't you?
And then I moved it up, yeah. We moved it up to 147, still gets booked up. it probably still could go higher, but I'm actually comfortable at my 147. People keep telling me I should charge a lot more than I charge, but I'm still not ready for that move, and I'm totally happy at that. So that little story, you know.
It's about evolving with your prices, isn't it?
It's about, you don't have, I could have dived in at 147, but I probably wouldn't have sold much because, one, my audience didn't have the confidence in me. They didn't have the social proof, and I wasn't confident. And if you aren't confident deep down, it's just not going to happen. But you need both.
I'm proud. So proud of you.
Proud. But I would say you need both, because there is some people who are confident, you know, I am worth that money. I am going to charge that money. But actually, if you haven't got the other side of it and you haven't got the audience who's confident in you, it's still not going to hit. It's still not going to be nailed. So you've got to start from somewhere. So I would always say, yes, you can do high ticket, but when you're starting out, you have to start somewhere, and then you grow it up. We can't, you know, there is some people out there who have been successful and just charged high ticket from the get-go, but it's probably one person out of 10 million. You know, it's a rarity, but we always hear about the rarities and not actually what's actually happening. And that's why we're doing this 7 biggest lies, because we're always hearing about it's been successful for this one person, but we want to be something that's successful for all of you.
Yeah, and start low. And just like Laura said, she sold only 5 at low, and she moved her prices up very, very quickly at that point. So it's not forever, it's just for now. So start low, get those bookings. It's better to have 10 people paying £30, £60 than it's better than trying to sell something for £500 and not getting any sale whatsoever. Get your social proof, spend that time getting that audience, getting known, getting those testimonials. And also on these sessions that you're having with your clients, you're getting to know what their needs are even more. So you can use that in your messaging, in your marketing, okay? Get known as that expert. And the more you get known as that expert, the more you get tagged in posts, the higher the price you can go.
And I think that would be it, isn't it? That's it of this episode of Let's Talk About Pricing. You know, the summary of it is, yes, you can do high ticket, but you may need to start lower to get it up. And like, as Nicky was saying earlier, don't lie to people. Don't say, right, I'm selling this brand new course, which is worth £3,000 for 147, because it's not been worth £3,000 because you've not ran it before. So you need to work that up, and don't lie in your messaging, because that'll just affect you as well. And work with what works for you. What do you feel comfortable with? And you'll just start hiring it up, and you'll be where you want to be then after. So if you have liked the episode, make sure to like and follow and leave us a review, depending on what platform you're watching on. And then, of course, tune in for the next episode, which is every Wednesday. And if you want to join us for our masterclass on the 7 biggest lies on 9th of September, go to thethrivebusinessacademy.com/masterclass. And even if that masterclass has been done and dusted now, there will be another one there for you to sign up to. And we can't wait to see you all in the 3 Facebook group as well, where you can join in with the community, get to know people, and there's opportunities to advertise your own products and help share your zone of genius as well. And I think that's it from us, isn't it, Nicky?
It is. It's wonderful. Thank you. Good session. Nice to be open.
Nice to be open. Goodbye, everybody.